You're about to hear the story of letting go. The short story entitled The Healing Nature God Has Made for Us. People say often life changes in an instant. But she never believed them until the moment she found herself standing at the edge of everything she thought she knew. The senior lady usually going to general checkup yearly. And that day, the result was bad. A doctor found something in her breast, and it was cancer. She didn't feel anything until it was stage 4. In short, the second checkup, it was there, and the doctor said she got only 8 months or less to live. Then she gonna die. And the doctor said you have the option for chemo, but there's a thin chances anyway. So she went home like carrying that load as if it's carrying the whole universe on her shoulder. She told her hubby not to tell anybody because she don't want them to worry and feel pity on her. So days have passed. She feels like it's just normal days. It's just like a normal morning. She didn't worry about it. She said, God, if it's your will, I'm going to accept it. But she prayed boldly. She wanted to get healed. In the following weeks after she prayed, anyway, she was just taking any medication. Just water, food, sunlight, and exercises. In that morning, she just sat in the bench and doing nothing, not even thinking that she has only a few months to live. While sitting in the bench, just suddenly she think to give some of her money to charity, like feeding the homeless. So she did it together with a church member. She's not like active physically in going to church, but she always helps for the needy. While watching those homeless, she felt so happy that she's the one handing the food to the homeless, despite of her age. And you cannot tell in her physical appearance that she's 80-something and she's physically fit. After the food distribution, suddenly she think of going to a vacation. She asked her hubby to go for a vacation. And the hubby answered, yes, I'm down. So when? She replied, let's book a ticket. So instead of thinking about her present situation that she's going through, she spent her time on going for a trip instead. They went places to places. She was had fun. And one early morning, on that beach, while the sun is rising, she saw a wonderful thing, the most beautiful sunrise ever. A combination of color, a blue sky, red orange, and pale yellow sun rising. And plus its reflection in the water was spectacular. There was a time again she appreciated the nature. Back then, when she was a kid, like 5, they used to watch sunrise. But as she grew up, she forgot how beautiful it was. As she was busy with her life studies, getting a good grades to impress parents and friends, to finish her studies, and to get a good job. Of course, a good life, a simple life. But yet, she don't have time for herself. especially when she got married, raised the kids, bring them to school, going to a job, 9 to 5 job, doing chores, everything you could imagine as a mother and a wife. So now, as she get older, she forgot the beauty of nature. So okay, back to our vacation. Before that sunrise scene, and at night they slept outside, having a tent. They ate with a big light, which is a moon, with some torch and candles surrounded them. She was so happy for the surprises and decided to sleep outside. And that's where the sunrise catches her eyes. While staring the beauty of nature, the tears just fell on her cheeks without noticing it. She raised her hand and shouted, "Oh my God, how amazing my morning is! You made it so amazing that I could not say any words. Wow, it's so beautiful. I could thank you enough, my God." She hugged her hubby and she said, "You know, I forgot all of this because I was so busy with my life. See, if I was not sick, do you think I could get here and appreciate God healing's nature? No." At that moment, she saw a new hope of life. Those colors of nature. She feels the healing of God radiates through her entire body. She feels so refreshed, like a brand new version of her, like given a new DNA. That power struck her differently. Though she's not thinking about the cancer, she feels different that very moment. A glow, an inner glow of her soul. From head to toe, even she got goosebumps. When she was a kid, she didn't appreciate that much about nature because she don't understand the depth of it. But at that moment, she was speechless and crying the tears of joy. So when the morning were packing their baggage to go home, she said to her hubby, "I will be active in helping homeless now. I will spend my life with less fortunate." And her hubby said, "That's sweet of you. Let's do it then. I have no problem doing that." So when they got home, she called the church to participate in the distribution again. She's enjoying everyday life with positive attitude, never even mentioned about her breast cancer. So they travel, lots of traveling happened for food distribution, clothing, medicine, and many more. But one day, her hubby was so curious about her cancer. So he asked if he can go for a checkup. And her reaction was, "Why would I? I feel good. Can you don't bother about it?" And her hubby replied, "No, you look different, more vibrant, more happy. Like I'm seeing a different person." And she answered, "Yeah, I was never been happy like this in my younger age. I just served myself. The moment I was active in this helping others, I felt different happiness. Especially when I see these kids eating good food, wearing clean clothes and shoes, teaching personal hygiene, and most especially telling them the story of Lord Jesus Christ. I'm so thankful I get cancer because I won't be here, right now, spreading the love of God shows us. Being kind is the most precious thing to do. And the hubby nodded and said, "Of course." A month passed to a year, exactly the same month that he went to the doctor. Hubby asked again and said, "I'm sorry to ask you to have a checkup this time." And she said, "All right, so you'll be silent." So they went, and after 2 days, they back for an appointment to come to the doctor's office to know the result. And yes, the result was unbelievable. No cancer cells found, not even a single death. The doctor was so shocked, was amazed. So he asked, "What was your secret?" Tears rolling down and barely heard any words. She just hugged her hubby, like melting in his arms as if she was hugging Jesus. And thinking, impossible is possible with God. After a deep breath, she answered the doctor, with tears rolling down her cheeks, and said, "Nothing. I never think about it. I went for a vacation instead, and I feeding the homeless and helped less fortunate people. I didn't expect while doing those healed me. I was relaxing, thinking only positive views of life, not even asking God to heal me. I was just telling Him, I want to enjoy my last days with these kids, these kind of people, kind people with no pretentious." And she added, "I never knew and thought that the nature could heal me. Because since the day I got that very bad news about my health, I daily went outside to get sunlight and changed my routine. Instead of watching news, what was going on to the world, I tend flowers, learning new recipes, telling the story of Jesus Christ, and many more things that I didn't done that I had supposed to do." And she added, "My children didn't even know about my health situation, not even one of my relatives, neither my church friends. I kept it a secret, but here I am, a living testimony of what letting go of stress does to us." And the healing power of nature. Just have faith in God, and He knows what is best for you. Trust His process, because He don't give challenges we can't bear. Enjoy the moment instead. Thinking negative things make you more sick, because negative thinking brings negative outcome. And the story ended by telling their children about their mom's health situation and got healed with nature, positive attitude, kindness, and most of all, trusting God's plan. So what is the moral lesson for this short story? Spending your time to something to improve as an individual. Showing yourself as a positive person will help others as well, while motivating yourself. Seeing your face with a smile is a good sign of your strength and stability and capable of overcoming the present situation. Always think you're not alone in reaching your goal. There is one you can lean on and have all the power you need to overcome what you're going through. That is why it is most important to call on the Almighty and make Him as your partner. And whatever may be, don't disconnect to him.